गुड मॉर्निंग गर्ल्स। आवाज़ आ रही है सबको?
यस मैम।
चलो, तो आज हमें थर्ड यूनिट स्टार्ट करना है हमारी। ठीक है, इसमें ये सारे टॉपिक्स हैं: इनोवेशन एंड एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप, एंटरप्रेन्योरियल बिहेवियर के अंडर सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी भी पढ़नी है। चलिए, so we'll start with the first topic, which is entrepreneurial behavior. So basically, what is entrepreneurial behavior? Entrepreneurial behavior is the study of the traits, the qualities, the kind of lifestyle or behavioral patterns that entrepreneurs over the years in the past have shown. Okay, that is what entrepreneurial behavior means: the study of behavior that entrepreneurs in the past have shown. What are the things, what are the patterns, what are the working styles, what is the living style, what is the thinking style of those people who became entrepreneurs, so that we can recognize similar traits in other people who have the qualities of becoming an entrepreneur and do not know it. Okay, the study of entrepreneurial behavior is the search for answers to questions about human nature. Okay, for example, is it relevant to ask what motivates a man to be an entrepreneur. Do Are you afraid to be different? There are spelling grammatical errors in this. Are you afraid to be different? Can you take the risk with money, or invest and not know the outcome? Or do you know that if you decide to do something, you'll do it and nothing can stop you? These questions relate to entrepreneurial behavior and psychology. Okay, so basically, we are trying to know what is their thinking or what is their attitude towards these risky questions. Okay, what do they feel and what is their first instinct about investing money in risky situations? Okay, about bearing risk, all these things. Okay. Such questions help a potential entrepreneur understand human behavior, not only to determine the ways of behavior but also to predict the change, and even to control future behavior. Okay, so as we discussed, that we are studying this so that we can identify similar behavioral patterns in future entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs exhibit various types of behavior. They establish high growth new ventures, they shift resources, they add value to products. So adding value, you may have studied in economics also, that is when you studied the value added method. So a producer purchases raw materials and adds value to it so that it can be sold, the finished products can be sold at a higher price. The remain They create wealth, they innovate the whole economic system by initiating social, economic and cultural changes. They remain responsive to social challenges of the times. Like all of us, entrepreneurs face ethical dilemmas virtually every day of their lives. They not only have a desire to earn profits but also to care for the best welfare of the community. They try to understand the rising expectations of the society, and they protect and heighten the interests of the society. Okay, Is this clear to everyone why we are studying entrepreneurial behavior? Now we come to the meaning of entrepreneurial behavior. What does behavior mean? So behavior is a manifestation of what a person likes, feels and acts. The unit of behavior is activity. Means how do we measure behavior, or how do we see or tell what kind of behavior this specific person is showing or portraying? We can identify this through the activities he or she is performing. In fact, all behavior is a series of activities. Behavior is basically goal oriented. Goal oriented means when our activities lead to a specific goal, when we are acting in a way which will help us in achieving an objective or a goal. Entrepreneurial behavior includes the goal-oriented act or decision of an entrepreneur. The entrepreneurial behavior means the manner or way in which the entrepreneur deals with its total environment, internal and external. Okay, so behavior is basically how we deal with the environment. Whatever comes our way, how are we taking it? Are we scared of it, or are we ready to face it? Okay, it is the way or approach to look at a physical and human resources and the society. The entrepreneurial behavior is a view of or orientation towards risk bearing, innovation, achievement, goal setting, ethics, social responsiveness, motivation, challenges and values of human society and other psychological elements. Is that clear to everyone? These are very simple things that we're talking about. I don't think there's much to explain in this. But still, if there is anything that some of you did not understand, please ask me. Is there any doubt? No? Okay, so since nobody is answering, I'll move on. Entrepreneurial behavior. There are many types of behavior that various experts have determined. Okay, economic, innovative, ethical and social, psychological and creative. These are the 5 basic types of behavior that we are going to study about. So first, starting with economic behavior. Okay, so what does economic behavior mean? So economic behavior basically, if I have to tell you in simple words, it is the wealth creating behavior of an entrepreneur. How an entrepreneur deals with the economic circumstances, with the economic aspects of the society, of the environment in the business. That is what economic behavior is. Okay, so economic behavior basically consists of various things, just like entrepreneurs act as merchant adventurers. So when we say merchant adventurers, means we want them or we expect them to be merchants. Merchant means, can anyone tell me what a merchant is? What do you understand by a merchant? Yes, a trader. Very good. So a merchant is a trader. So here we expect an entrepreneur to be a trader or a businessman, but he or she has to be an adventurer, has to take risks, has to do something new or something different with it. Okay. He manages large production projects. He is viewed as a risk taker. We have already discussed risk taking behavior a lot of times, so I'm not going to elaborate on it. He operates an enterprise for personal gain. So personal gain means profit earning. Okay. So the main purpose obviously is profit earning, but he or she focuses on social activities or social welfare as well. He contributes his own initiative, skill and ingenuity in planning, organizing and administrating the enterprise. Okay, so it is his responsibility or it is her responsibility to invest or be a part of an enterprise, and has to initiate or has to be the first person to be involved in all of these things. He assumes the chance of loss and gain consequent to unforeseen and uncontrollable circumstances. So uncontrollable circumstances, as we have talked about risk taking. So a risk situation is a situation whose outcome cannot be judged. Okay. So every entrepreneur has to take a lot of risk in order to earn profits. Okay. So here also we are talking about the same chances that an entrepreneur has to take. The net residue of receipts of the enterprise after all costs have been paid, he retains for himself. Okay, so net residue means what is left after paying off all the costs, all the payments that have to be made. What remains is for the entrepreneur himself or herself. Okay, then he has will to conquer in a competitive battle. So will to conquer in a competitive battle means whenever we talk about business, it is a competition, it is a fight which many parties fight with each other. Many competitors, many firms fight among an industry to win more and more of customer share. Oh God, there is a Bharat passing by. Okay, I can't hear my own thoughts. Please wait, girls. There's a Bharat passing by. That's why there's so much disturbance. Girls, can you hear me now? Is my voice clear now or is it the same? Okay. So basically what we are talking about here is everything that we have talked about when we were studying the various theories of entrepreneurship, right? If you remember during the theories topic, there were various theories that involved earning capacity, economic theory, and risk-taking theory, profit-earning theory. Okay, so all these points we have discussed there. So basically, what we mean by economic behavior is the behavior or the activities that an entrepreneur performs relating to all the economic activities of the business. Okay, then moving on to innovative behavior. What does innovative behavior mean? Innovative behavior, we have already discussed what innovative behavior is. So innovation is introducing something new, right? So innovative behavior is how an entrepreneur reacts or acts, or what are the things that he or she feels important from the point of view of innovation, or introducing a new aspect in their business. There is another type of entrepreneurial behavior which is innovative and creative. Schumpeter described, now Schumpeter, Joseph Schumpeter, we studied the innovation theory of Joseph Schumpeter when we were studying the theories of entrepreneurship. So Schumpeter described entrepreneurship as a force of creative destruction, whereby established ways of doing things are destroyed by creation of new and better ways of doing things. So we talked about creative destruction. Excuse me. The entrepreneur seeks to reform or revolutionize the pattern of production by exploiting an invention. He produces new commodities or manufactures an old one in a new way. He opens up new sources of supply of material. Understood? So what we mean by innovation, we have already discussed all this. Everybody understands or remembers, or should I explain again what innovation means? Yes or no, girls? Please answer when I am asking. Is anybody even listening in the class?
Yes, ma'am. Listening all.
तो हाँ नहीं बोला कर बेटा. Answer me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I feel I'm talking.
Ma'am, can you
to the-
repeat again what is innovation behavior? Only explanation only, ma'am.
Innovative behavior means what or how an entrepreneur behaves in respect to introducing something new in a business. Okay, now what do we mean by behavior of relating to innovation? For example, I want to start my business. Okay, now when I start my business, am I eager to introduce new changes or new features in my product which are not available in the market or in the products that are existing in the market? Okay, what are the things that we consider while introducing new aspects or new things in my business? What is most important to me, right? So these are the things that separate an entrepreneur from a regular businessman. When in the beginning we studied about the difference between a businessman and an entrepreneur, there also we saw that an entrepreneur starts a business with a new idea or introduces a new idea in the business. Now by new idea we mean two things. First is creative destruction. Okay, creative destruction means destroying old ways of doing things, okay, and creating a better version of doing that same thing in a better way. Okay, and the second part is that we try to reform or revolutionize the production. Now revolutionize or reform means forming again. So it can be forming a new product, it can be forming a new forming the old product with a new raw material, forming a new technique of production, forming a new source of supply of raw material. All these things count under reforms or revolutionizing innovation in an enterprise. Now you understand what innovative behavior is. So am I eager to get involved in these activities? Am I willing to risk it? Because whenever we introduce something new, it is a difficult step. Not everybody is ready to accept that new phase or new working pattern or new product, right? So how eager am I or how willing am I to take the risk? Now you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Next, moving on to ethical and social behavior. We'll study this tomorrow. Let's stop here, okay? अभी तक whatever we studied, is there anything that you have a doubt in? कुछ ऐसा है जो आपको समझ में नहीं आया हो?
Nothing, ma'am. But I have a question, ma'am. Exams के कुछ dates अपन को पता चलेंगी, ma'am?
बेटा
Ma'am,
जैसे
हमारा
ही
पढ़ाई
हाँ क्या बोलो बोलो
मैम मेरा मतलब है कि मतलब अगर हमको कुछ डेट्स पता चल जाती है तो मैम हमारा मतलब पढ़ाई का जो अभी स्टडी है थोड़ा और फोकस हो जाता है मैम, मतलब रिवीजन के लिए टाइम बचे. सो दैट्स व्हाई.
बेटा देखो, अगर डेट डिक्लेयर हो जाती है तो उसी दिन मैं आपको इन्फॉर्म कर दूंगी, ठीक है? जब तक नहीं डिक्लेयर होती है, मुझे ही नहीं बताई जाती, तो मैं आपको कैसे बताऊं? और
ओके
प्रिपरेशन की अगर मैं बात करूं तो आप लोग जितना डेली पढ़ाया जा रहा है ना क्लास में,
यस मैम,
उतने को बस एक बार घर पे आप रिवाइज कर लिया करो.
रिवाइज. ओके
बस दैट इज सफिशिएंट फॉर यू.
यस मैम. मैम विद्या ले सकते हैं ना इनको? मैम मैंने तो विद्या ले ली है, तो विद्या ही ले सकते हैं ना मैम?
बेटा एज अ टीचर it is not right for me to advise you to buy a vidya.
Yes
Okay?
ma'am, yes ma'am.
So
Understood.
I wouldn't say anything, but I feel कि अगर क्लास में आप जितना भी पढ़ा रहे हैं, अगर आपने वर्ड्स में थोड़ा बहुत लिख लो उससे रिलेटेड,
Yes,
तो
ma'am.
उतना ही
Yes, ma'am.
सफिशिएंट हो जाता है ना.
Okay ma'am, thank you very much.
Most welcome. And I am getting a question. I think एक तो क्लास के बीच में how do you people manage to send me WhatsApp messages? I don't understand. But some Navdeep Kaur has sent me a message from MCOM 3rd Sem that please suggest me a good book of English medium. I am unable to find one. I am unable to find one myself. There is no English medium book related to your syllabus, which is specific to your syllabus. There is only one Hindi medium book that I showed you, which is specifically for your syllabus. It has been designed for your syllabus. Okay. So what I do is I refer to many books and many notes, and out of that I take out whatever is important, whatever I feel that should be taught, and I put it in this presentation. Okay. So you can study from this, and whatever we discuss, just try to write it or explain it in your own words. Okay. All right. So everybody has written their attendance in the chat box.